considering that I'm also a father of a child who is going through this online schooling, as
Uh-huh.
well as I have been from technology background, so I do understand the nuances of IT, which is happening right now. And at the same time, third role I played was, I basically organized a virtual picnic for kids,
Wow.
from the magical group. Uh, Now, so looking at it from three angles, so I would be sharing certain insights about this issue.
Mm-hmm.
One is what I saw is that everyone is struggling
Mm-hmm.
because earlier technology was an option for people.
Mm-hmm.
Mobile phone, it's okay. I don't understand a smartphone. I can just make a call. I can receive a call. That's enough for me. And still, I can go ahead and buy a smartphone.
Mm-hmm.
But now you are forced to learn that all the things of that phone. Now, even the teachers are facing that struggle, and they have learned how to manage the class when kids are present in the classroom, because any child making a noise, your ears would let you know from where the noise came and where was that source of the sound, and you can catch up that child and all that. Now when any kid is speaking, okay, first of all, on the screen you cannot see all the kids at one go. There are 40 kids and you can see only maybe 12, 24. That's it. There's a limit.
Absolutely.
And so when kids start speaking, the sound is coming only from one source, and the
Hmm.
teacher gets frustrated because of that, like, how to identify. And the kids are, far ahead of adults when it comes to technology. Before the teacher learns anything, the kid has learned it. So the kids, what we observed, the kids were removing the teacher from the classroom. Physically they cannot do, but virtually in the technology they were removing the teacher, they were muting the teacher, they were muting other classrooms. So now there was a bullying of a different kind altogether. So
Hmm.
the bullying was not being done by the strong kids. It was being done by the intelligent kids who were able to get the grasp on the technology. So they were doing all these things. And even when it comes to the sound part, teachers are just getting frustrated. Every teacher has her way of handling the issue. So there are certain teachers, who would just say the kids to shut up your mouth and don't say anything, because she's not able to manage that.
And
And
even
there's,
he's
yeah,
new to that technology, right? The teacher.
yeah, yeah. So on another side, there's another teacher who is like, let them say anything. I don't care. I will continue with whatever I have to teach. So I've seen all those different kind of teachers. So this is an opportunity which I picked up with my child also.
Mm-hmm.
I said, look, did you understand? Did you learn certain things from here?
Mm-hmm.
Now everyone is, and first is, the first and foremost thing which I have taught my child is, you are unique. You are neither like your father, you are neither like your mother, and you would never be. Okay. Your father has his own set of strengths and weaknesses. Your mother has her own. You would be having your own. So first of all, don't compare yourself with us. Okay. And don't try to be like us. You pick up whatever good qualities you see in your father, in your mother, or in your teacher, or whoever. You pick up the good qualities, and you become a different person altogether. So with that background set, when the schooling came in, I told my son, like, fine, what did you learn from this? Aren't you seeing that everyone is managing that situation in a different way? You pick up, which things you feel are good. One is they would also be happy, the teacher should also be happy, and the child should also be happy. What is that kind of a solution? What is that kind of a mental state? Which one you would like to adopt, that can really help you out? And the moment you are more willing to change yourself, it becomes easy for you to adopt even the new technology. But
Mm-hmm.
the more resistant you are to a change, that now this is happening and all that, it becomes more difficult, you become more frustrated, and then you start finding problems because of the corona, because of the lockdown. You start blaming the politicians, you start blaming the government, you start blaming China and everyone, because somewhere you are not able to manage that situation. So even from this the schooling part, the online part also, I think what we as parents should do is have a dialogue with the child, understand what are the things which they are finding it hard, understand the mental health or the mental state behind that, help them become more empathetic towards the teachers also,
Yeah.
because somewhere even the teachers are struggling. And even, we have to also help them understand that if a teacher was more empathetic towards the parents also, because parents are not allowed to speak, and parents are getting frustrated that my child is not being allowed to speak. My child says, ma'am, ma'am, and the teacher says, shut up. When I would tell you to speak, then only you speak. So when the frustration is at all the levels, how you should be dealing with this, and that is where I think it's a golden opportunity for all of us to make our child more emotionally mature because of the situation. It's not that we have put him into it. It's basically the situation has happened that way. Why not take benefit of it and help him understand more about the mental health?
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you so much, Kamal, for
Thank
that, a very illuminating answer.